Well, hello out there. How's everybody doing tonight? Bill Court, what's happening, Bill Court? And Cindy, I thank you for showing up. Michael, Kim, nice to hear from you guys. And Brad, thank you. Don't do Frobasso. I missed you last week, working on by the time I get to Phoenix this week. Awesome. Well, what a week. Holy moly. It's been quite a week for us. I'll tell you, gonna need this. Grab your favorite beverage. I want to thank you for joining me, you guys. Really appreciate it. Let's see. This week in music, we had some terrible things happen. Chick Corea passed away. Rupert Neve passed away. We'll talk about them a little bit. But man, so we went over from where we lived over to Course Gold, which is about 150 miles away. We spent 4 days over there. I had to have a minor surgery, so we had to go over there and have a surgery and hang out in a hotel room for a little bit. And we watched 2 Doris Day movies. It was pretty cool. And then so we went to my grandson, and they're having a baby shower. So what does his significant other decide to do? She decides to have the babies. She has the babies. So you know how I'm so excited to get this 55 Ford? Well, I traded for these 2 little twin boys. and they're 2 pounds and 2.4 pounds. They're about this big, tiny. I haven't seen them in person. Tiny, tiny little guys. It's crazy. A miracle of life. It's just amazing. And so anyway, what a surprise. So anyway, we just got back from that. And of course, you know what the day is today, right? St. Valentine's Day. So, you know, you only have a few opportunities to show a loved one that you love her. So get out there and do it. Although I didn't, but you guys should. But I try to sometimes. But anyway, you know, it's one of those holidays. You know, it gets a bad rap. But I tell you what, earns a lot of points. So that tune that we just played is "Well, You Needn't," and Thelonious Monk tune, and it's a cool little tune. By the way, if you look at the fake book, the real book, it's wrong, flat out wrong. So when I listen to the record, and I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, this ain't right. So anyway, my version is the right one, but you got to tell the people that you're working with, hey, we're going to do it like this, and it might not be how you learned it, but this is the way that Rich said it goes. And you do your own listening. Let's see, where are we at? Let's play another song, get kind of warmed up here. I have a song, it's called The West Side of Heaven. I thought I'd throw that in there because I love Wes Montgomery. You know, guys know that. Most of you do. And let's just play it and forget it. Whoa. proud of that tune. I love that little tune. So, okay, so Dennis Alvino from Arcadia, is that Arcadia, California? You know, I I worked in Arcadia as a shipping and receiving clerk at a place called Miller Dial when let's see, that was 1972 or 3, and they made the little face plates for like Fender amplifiers, all that silk screening on Fender amps, and like a Frigidaire little metal labels and all that stuff. And so it was one of the hardest jobs I've ever had. There was never any time to get it all done because they kept piling the stuff on you, piling it on. And you get these big sheets of metal in, and then you give them to people. Sometimes I had to cut it up and stuff, and it's like, oh man, I hope I don't get my finger caught in there. And I also was in charge of putting the flag up. And one day I get a call, hey, Rich, you put the flag up upside down. Anyway, hello from Michigan, Larry. Nice to see you. Thank you again. Leo Brackwell, Western North Dakota. I hear it's a little balmy out there now. Maybe it's a little chilly. So let's see, where should we start? Let's start with Rupert Neve. Okay, Rupert Neve died at 94. He invented the console that is the industry standard for good quality sound. Okay, he worked at Abbey Road. He all the early recordings, any good recording that you have ever heard, any big hit song has probably been cut on a Neve board. As a matter of fact, if you got my Jumpin' Java album, that was cut on a Neve board. And the Neve board was also one of the first ones to have flying faders with the with all the fader moves, so you can pre-program those. So that's what the board looks like. I mean, look at that thing. And each one of those modules, what do you think those go for, Wes? How much is a module? Maybe $2,000, $2,000, $3,000. Yeah. And so you add that up by 36 and that board's worth a lot of money. And so anyway, those are the boards, and they're the fantastic state-of-the-art. And he has decided to leave us, so he's probably doing sound upstairs for the Angels. Not the baseball team, the Angels. And he was a devout Christian. Doyle Dykes knew him, or met him at least. And everybody knows Doyle Dykes is a Christian. And so was Rupert. So thank you, Rupert, for all the wonderful things and your dedication to the music industry. And he won many, many, many Grammys just for his techniques, for his technical ability. So, gosh, if you can ever get any of those modules, you want those because it makes a big difference. They're just so, how would you describe them, Wes? Just transparent, or just
best thing ever for singing or any mic. I don't know, just super warm, super.
Yeah,
brings out every good thing about every instrument or microphone.
Yeah, it's just fantastic stuff. So if you can get one of those, refinance the house and go get one of those.
This is the one you want right here.
This is the one you want. Show it. Where is it at? That one there? Oh, how much is that? $3,500.
It's come down in price.
It has, huh? That's what you want right there. Now, if you want to make records and you run everything through that, and you're going to be state of the art. So It's a little more than a quilter amp, but hey, it's worth it. Okay, Leo, the temperature last night was a minus 31. Jeez. Dang. Man, that's cold. We think 31 is cold. Can't imagine 31 below. Good time to stay inside and play guitar. Yes, you are right about that. So now the next thing, and Chick Corea. Chick Corea passed away at 79. What a driving force in music. What did he win? 23 Grammys, something like that. I went to a Chick Corea concert with John McLaughlin. And you know what? When I listen to music, I am constantly trying to transcribe it. You can't relax and enjoy it because you're trying to transcribe what are they doing? I was at such a loss there. I could not even comprehend what the heck they were doing. I finally just gave up and said, just enjoy it, forget it. My God, the music is such a high level that it's just, I can't even begin to even fathom what the heck he's doing. But it was amazing. And John McLaughlin, amazing. So Chick is definitely gonna be missed. Now, I'm no authority on Chick Corea, and I'll be the first one to tell you that because I don't even know. There was a couple of songs, of course. Okay, now again, Spain, which was a big thing from Return from Forever. I played it way, way back in the day. I could not play it for you now. I'm sorry. And there was another one called Sound Down, and he did it. I forget who he did it with, but just amazing guy. So check out his music. We're going to show a video in a little bit of Chick, so you can check it out. And it's somebody that you need to have in your repertoire, or your not just your repertoire, but in your record collection. Because my God, it's just amazing. So where are we at now? Let's go back and let's talk about. There's this song, My Funny Valentine. Yeah, every Valentine's Day, you got to whip it out and play it. And it's one of these tunes that, to be quite honest, I don't jump up and down when I get the request. As a matter of fact, I know it kind of by memory, but man, So I'm going to play it for you now in case you haven't heard it. But it's a good one to have under your belt, and I have a lesson on it. I'm going to play it fingerstyle, or actually I'm going to play it with a pick. But, well, let me just do it. it's got a couple neat little moves in it, because it's one of these like Stairway to Heaven tunes. But the way the melody falls, it's kind of a cool thing. Yeah. Right here on this guy, right here. And there's this wonderful chord in here, which is a C minor major 9. So you have a major 7 and a 9 in it. A cool little sound. All right, and then the next part of the melody is, and then let's see, where did it go? Right here, this part. In this chord right here. So it's the major 7, minor major 7 with this 4th on top, and it sounds like this. Or you could go like this. So isn't that a cool sound? And then minor major 6. A minor 6 chord there, and that cool sound. So it's got some beautiful interaction with the melody and the chords. And when that happens, it's a real special deal in a song. And I think that's one of the things that the song is really beautiful in portraying. Okay, thank you for playing My Funny Valentine. My wife and I danced to your playing. 25th wedding anniversary. Well, that is fantastic, Brad. Wow, congratulations. What's your wife's name? That is fantastic. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Congrats to Brad and your wife on their special day. Wow. Way to plan it, man. Way to go. I mean, do it on Valentine's Day. You knock down two holidays at once, man. It's brilliant. So anyway, congratulations, Linda and Brad. Here's to another 25 years. Gail and I celebrated our 50th. It's crazy, love grows. It doesn't die, it grows. And it's crazy. You can be with somebody for 50 years. Of course, you still don't understand them. But that's what makes it interesting. And love grows. So it's a beautiful thing. Okay, Thomas Ladd from Scotland. Wow, how cool. Yes, 50 years of I don't know where the time goes. I have no idea. This past week, I haven't done one of these in 2 weeks. And it's like I just did it a couple days ago. I have no idea where the time goes. Everybody watched the Super Bowl? We watched it in still pictures. It was rather interesting. I had a friend of mine come over. And our internet was so bad, we watched it. It was all freeze frame, and then it's spool. And then go over and there's somebody passing, a spool and this and that. And think, wow, I've never watched a Super Bowl in still pictures. Kind of interesting. I guess it was a pretty good game. I don't know. We had a great conversation. But what's his name? Peyton Manning? His name was?
Tom Brady.
Tom. Jim Brown. I thought Jim Brown did a great job. And, whatever. But yeah, what's his name? Tom Brady. There's something to that guy, right? How do you win all these Super Bowls and then switch teams and you do it again? That's pretty amazing. David is a first-time caller. Wes, we have a first-time caller here. Love your playing and tips. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. I appreciate you telling me that. Brady is obnoxious. So it probably is. I don't know. It was rigged. Huh. Well, that's what my father-in-law always used to say. Sports are rigged, man. It's a rigged system, but you still fun to watch it. I don't know the Yellow Rose of Texas, but if I knew it, I would play it for you. Sound like you're into flu as much. Oh, football, yeah. Well, I was in the football. If you have like my son-in-law played it, and then I'm into it. Otherwise, you have to throw the ball, they fall down, and get up, and they do it again. But it's cool. But it's fun. I like to watch it at least once or twice a year. One time I went to Mickey Rooney's house I was working with his wife, Jan, and there's a football game going on. And I said, oh, hey, Mickey, who's playing? He turns around and says, you don't watch football, do you? No. Okay. Yes, football does put me to sleep. Something about the white noise of football puts me to sleep, man. I can't help it. So anyway, let's do, why don't we do a lesson? Because I forgot to do this last week. And this is on technique. This is our technique talk lesson. And I forgot to do it last week, so we'll do it now. And let me see if I remember what it was. Of course I do. Here's what I think is really important for most everybody, especially when you're learning the guitar. And that is this: when you play let's just take a major scale. Here I am on a B flat scale. I have 2 octaves, right? So there's the first octave. Here's the second octave. Now, I think it's really important to play it like this. Start right here put the root on the 4th string. Okay, so I'm not just running it up and down, but I'm learning to play it with the root on the 4th string. Now, I learned to play it around the cycle of 4, so I might do something like this. A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D. Get the idea? All right, so why did I do that? Well, because you want to get away from being used to playing always on the 6th string. Number one, that, you generally, half the time you don't play there anyways with single note stuff. So you want to get used to that. Now let's take a different scale shape. Let's take the A shape of a D scale. Let's do something like this. So instead of going, we might do, or let's just go like this. Now instead of starting here, let's start with the root here. So I'm going to go. Something like that. Then the key of G. Key of C. I think I played that wrong. Get the idea? So the root is starting here on so you're learning the G string. Or I could go. Get the idea? Now here's another one. Let's do the key of F here using this shape, the C shape. So I'm always going to start my scale here, not here. And let's go to B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. Okay. So same thing, if I'm going to play like in the G shape, do something like this. Always start your scale here. F. So that's how an easy way to phrase it. And what you're doing is you're getting used to starting your scales on a different root, right? In the middle of the octaves, of the two octaves. It makes a big difference. So remember, you do that with every scale. Now, we did the major scale. So now if you want to take, for instance, the harmonic minor scale, or melodic minor, harmonic minor, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so F harmonic minor. Whoop, I'm sorry. Whoops. All right, so I'm starting my scale here, not here on F. Okay, B flat, same thing. Okay, so there's our technique talk. So you want to try to do that. Play your scale on different, starting on, don't just always start here playing from low to high. Okay, that's one of the first things you can do. Oh, okay, where are we at here? Is it a cozy hut you are streaming from? Yes, it's the Pee Wee Playhouse. Stan Horton, message retracted. Have you been censored yet? Have you been censored by YouTube yet? I hope so. Let's all get censored. I think it's really important. Okay, let's see. As much as they get paid, you'd think you could afford a round ball. Okay, players stolen moment, chord melody a lot. Thank you so much. You notice a tune drone with horn needs a little speeding up in the guard. Yes, you're right. Okay, now let's see, where are we at? Any questions? Doug from Mount Juliet here. Mount Juliet, was that one of those shows that like Petticoat Junction was coming from? What's a good phrase to get censored for? Election fraud. Just type that in there and you'll get censored. Okay, let's play something. Let's play something up, kind of, just to get things moving a little bit. Wow. I don't know if I could play that. I was looking at jingles. You guys know jingles? Okay, I just had enough wine to try it. Oh, hold on, boys. Is it too hot? Here's the bridge. Good grief. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, that that's called Jingles. That was at 2:36. 3 courses. Anyway, where are we at here? I subscribe but receive no notification of this session. Oh, really? Well, gosh, I don't. Professor, are you going to grade my summertime solo? I thought I commented on that, Ralph, didn't I? We don't give out grades. You know, one time I taught at college and did private lessons, and I forget what happened, but the music, the head of the department called me, said, "You got to give everybody a grade." And I said, "Oh, okay, give them all an A." Well, well, really? I said, "Yeah, they all worked. They seem to work real hard. Some of them got it, some ain't, but you know what? They worked. Give them all an A." Okay. Then he went down the road. Each student, do you want an A? Yeah, give him an A. Yeah, so, Ralph, I'm going to give you an A. Okay, so, well, I hope to live to 100 because it might take that long. But first time I've had a chance to catch you. Glad to be here. Steve Tanner. Oh, hey, Steve. Oh, thank you for coming. Where are we at? Always look forward to Sundays. Thank you, Peter Priest. Shall we play a little Chick Corea now? What do you say, Wes? Would you guys like to hear a little Chick Corea? Let's just play a little bit of Chick. So let's do it. All right.
This is him totally going off.
This is Chick totally going off. Okay, cool.
Hold on. Stand by. Stand by.
Stand by. Stand by. Whoops. What happened?
Oops.
I mean, you should look up about Chick. I mean, good grief.
Ready? Here we go.
Here we go. Pretty amazing, huh? Jeez, Louise. Um, Unbelievable. That level of music, good grief. Um, there's so many things that come into play there, right? I mean, a lot of, if when you first look at it and you say, well, holy cow, the chops are just incredible chops, right? Yeah. And then you listen to the melodic content and you think, holy cow, what the heck is he doing there? And then the rhythmic content and just what he's, and the changes, it's like, holy good God, But first we're amazed at the chops. And then, like I said, then you start listening a little deeper and a little deeper. And it's like, holy moly. So anyway, so take a look at where you're at now. And there's where you want to be. So give it a couple of lifetimes. You'll get there. Hi, Debbie Daly. Oh, so wait a minute. Lou got to see Return to Forever. Wow, beautiful, man. So like I said, I'm no authority on Chick Corea. All I know is he's amazing. So, so sorry to hear him pass, right? Because he had so much music, so much more to give. You wonder, but he was 79. I mean, none of us is getting out of here alive. We're not built here to live forever here anyway. So, but it makes me wonder about like a guy like Wes Montgomery or anybody that dies young, Clifford Brown, Charlie Parker. What would have happened if they would have lived to be 79? So it's like, geez. Here's a song. So this is called Doxy, and it's part of the JGI or the Jazz Improv Theory course. And Anyway, I don't know where that came from, but I thought I'd play it. I saw it on a list, and I thought, hey, why not? Let's play Doxy. So, what a great tune. And it's one of these songs that you can go, the main, it's B flat, and it goes through all these other changes and ends up on a C7 chord and there's so many ways that you can do that. It's crazy. I could go like that. I could go. I could go like that. You can go nuts with this song. So certain songs are like, man, you go to school with just this song, and that Doxy is one of them. Okay, so where are we at? Look at those hands. Debbie Daly. Nice to hear from you, Debbie. It's up to us to take their ideas and inspiration and riff. Yes, riff on. Sonny Rollins again. I love the Sonny Rollins tunes. I do too. What a character. Andrew, hi Andrew. Still working on Summertime, but look forward to getting into Doxy. Okay, so why don't we do why don't we do something? We're crying out loud, man. We got some time here. Let's do something. Let's get into our chord corner, okay? And this is taken from a chord. It's called Chord Licks. I got Chord Licks. And these are things that I think are licks, but they're made with chords and they're important to learn. And this one here is going from a C7 to an F chord. And here's what it sounds like. So here's a C chord. Hear it? So here's what we're doing. A melody. Through a chord, through a C7 chord. Now, if I put that in a chord, here is a C11. And then here's a B flat, which is also like a C. I wrote, it's like a C11, a B flat over C, and then a C13. And then here's a D flat 9, right? There's D flat 9, but I'm not going to use that note. I'm just going to go use this. So we're going to pretend we have a bass player. So far we have. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here and grab just these 3 notes. And then there's B flat 9 to C9. And then this is like a G add 9, no third, or suspended second. I don't know what you call it. And then to it some kind of F, same thing. Okay. So if I'm So you get that? Everything okay, guys? All right, so anyway, there it is. There is lick number 9. Probably want to hit the camera there. Lick number 9. Number 9. The chord licks. Get them while they're hot. We're letting him go for $19.95. Actually, I don't think they're even that much. I don't know how much. Okay, where are we at? Sonny Rollins. I wish great singers would do what you do here. Well, you should do that, Debbie. Why don't you do that, for crying out loud? You're a wonderful singer. I love you singing. Jeez, what a natural. Okay, not all great musicians are great educators. You are both. Thank you, Debbie. Put together the following chord progression: C major 7, C sharp diminished. Where would I go next? After I did that, I would go home. No, all right, we got this, which is well, I don't know where that is. There, it sounds like a setup from a C going to an F. But it depends on what is the key center. Is it the key C? I mean, as soon as you put that G diminished in there, there's an F major 7. So now we're in the key of F. So where would I would go to F minor then. And then modulate to E flat. And then D minor. And then back to the. What you're playing there is kind of goes around in a circle. So, it's a pretty progression. I go 4 minor, F minor, then the C, then maybe A, then D9, and G, and now you've got your verse. You could go nuts with a progression like that. That's a nice progression. Let's write a song. What the heck? I like to write songs, and then I think, why am I even doing this? Because the odds of you doing anything with it are slim to none. But there's music in you that wants to come out, and so you got to do something with it. All right, Wes, where are we at now? Lick City. I keep waiting to hear somebody talk back. Nobody talks. It's so quiet here.
We need like an intro, like Lick City.
Yeah, Lick. Welcome to Lick City. Help me. Huh? All right.
That's it. I need to record that.
All right. This is Knee Jerk Lick number 1. And I wrote these down because I call them knee jerk licks. It's stuff that if I go to Guitar Center or somewhere and I pick up the guitar and I think, well, how does this play? I end up playing licks like this. And they just come out, and I don't know where they come from, but these are them, and they become part of my playing. And here is one of them. Let me try that again. Here's what it sounds like. It's over a G13. So right up the 13th to the root, then down from the 9th, then half step below the target note of that 3rd of G. So those are the first two 16ths. Then all right. And down to F. And now we're half step below the target note of the 5th of D. Slide down to E. So it's complicated lick, I guess. Let's keep going here. Then D, 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 ba, ba, da, 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 da. Half step below the target note and right up a B minor 7 flat 5. And then end on the 9th. So and then you learn to play it in other shapes. Other keys, I should say. Don't have to play other shapes. So that's a knee-jerk lick. And if you would learn it and put it in part of your playing, I think it would be to your benefit. You would get some real benefit out of that. Okay, let's see. I wanted to mention something about chops with Chick Corea. Now, because he got me thinking that. Playing guitar and playing piano, way different, right? Way different things. One thing I've noticed is if you learn to play softly on your guitar, it's a lot easier to play. If you get the action low and learn to play soft, you don't have to pick real hard. You just, in other words, I'm going, you're not digging in, you're playing softly. That way, when you're playing, if I increase the intensity of that, that's really, really hard to do. If I played lightly, it's really a lot easier. So when you're doing your scales and your technique or whatever you're doing, learn to play softly. Turn up your amp so it's almost unbearable, and then learn to play soft. And you'll realize, man, this is you're getting better chops. Okay, where are we at here? Nice progressive. If it's magic, Stevie Wonder, know it? No, I don't, Debbie. Stop it. There's the question I haven't figured out. Not sure what key I'm in. I like it. That's why you teach. I guess so. Hey, Stan, is the C755 over F your next chord choice? Wow, we ought to all compose a song together. Okay, Debbie says soft singing good too, helps gain control. Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting because a long time ago, I took lessons from a guy on singing. I was doing guitar lessons for singing lessons. And he gave me this tape of his teacher, and the guy's name was Vincent something, a famous teacher. And it was getting you using your diaphragm and everything and really pumping out the notes. And now, and that's how I used to sing. And I was thinking, I don't see other people doing it like that. But anyway, I heard one of his album. God, I hope he's not watching this. I heard his album a little while ago, and because I hadn't heard it in years, and I thought, gee, he's not all that good. So I thought, here I was, he was teaching me this. So yeah, maybe singing soft is the key. I look at some people that sing soft, and I think, wow, they can really sing soft. Like Bob Debbie, he sings softly, but I mean, he can belt it out too, yourself included. So I don't know what the key is. I'm no singer. I would like to sing. What kind of pick do I use? I use these right here. This, it's a Dunlop Art Hop. I don't know what it's called. Let's see if I got one with some writing on it. Here's one like this. It's 1 millimeter. Yeah, there's that one, and then this one, and it's blue, but it's all taken off there, so you can't see it. But something like that. Anyway, it's this material, and it doesn't make any pick noise. It's really weird. Like, listen to this. Here's a. Now listen to this. Doesn't it sound? The other one sounds a lot smoother. Now listen to this one. Everything makes a difference, doesn't it? So yeah, that's the pick I use, and I'm sorry I can't be of more value on telling you that. By the way, I get so many comments about my strap, and everybody says, where do I get a strap like that? And I've been trying to find those, but I decided, you know what? Actually, I think it was Gail. It's a bass strap. So when you go to look for a strap, buy a bass strap. Cool, huh? Bought a TC Lexicon harmonizer. Now instead of 1 sorry singer, I'm 3. Yeah, isn't that weird? Like those pitch correctors and stuff, they start going out of phase and everything. It's like crazy. Well, you guys, I think I ain't got a whole lot more to say. I don't know. But I would like you guys to check out Chick Corea and check out the Rupert Neve and the history of that fella, because it's very interesting. I mean, it goes back to the Beatles, Aerosmith, and I don't know about the Stones, but I mean, come on, he's a legend. And somebody who devoted their life to that. You should check him out. What should we play? Let's end with a song. I look at the menu here and I'm not hungry. How about Samba de Orfeo? I always like that. It's an easy tune. It's fun. And here it is. Now, I don't know what's going on with the volume of this. Come on. Goes up past it there. I'm going to can this band. This band isn't worth crap. I can get a high school band in here in a minute and they'd outplay these guys. Jeez. You ever hear that Buddy Rich thing where he's... I can't end on that. Brad, you liked... let's see. Let's... This band sucks. Nah, just kidding. Hey, thank you again for joining me. And thank you, Wes and Gail, for posting all this stuff. And Wes doing that. There's Wes. Peace out, brother. I'm proud of that boy. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Thanks again for coming, and I'll see you next week, and we'll do it all again. Adios. Fade to black.